We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Chavez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Stepping into the box, Alonzo Cochran. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But, man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A little low. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Hit out towards second, fielded by Sogard, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
So digging in now, Michael Conforti. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now to the plate, Bryant Tyner, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Number 48 gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year, he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Clemens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lonnie Chisenhall comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In is Christian Yelich, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Moving under it, Tyner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Cespedes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Clemens on the move. 1 out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Standing in, Mark Piazza, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Rob Anderson.
Standing in, Rob Anderson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And in the outfield, Yoenis Cespedes, this guy's got maybe the best arm in all of baseball. It seems like every time there's a big moment or a big play, he comes up gunning, and he's gunning guys at the plate. He is so fun to watch throw.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Saunders will be next. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a flare out toward right center. Clemens moving forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8,
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1. 2-1 now to Reyes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Now that's popped up, and that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, number 48. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody. Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Into the box, Alonzo Cochran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Michael Conforti would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Clemens coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Eric Sogard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It looked like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Ready now, Dave Helland. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
batting ninth.
Striding in,
Catcher.
Steven Chavez.
Chavez.
From the belt, the pitch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Here's one that you don't see
next
too
for the
often,
Marlins.
right? Safe at
Center
second
fielder,
base, but out at
Freddie
first. Great
Freeman.
hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Freddie Clemens, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Sogard rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Riding in once again, Michael Conforti comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Bryant Tyner is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
The 0-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready for another chance? Mark Piazza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Anderson.
In now, Rob Anderson. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Piazza is on his way home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sogard is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 48.
Digging in to try it again, number 48. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, we thought he was struggling before, but this is just pure indication now. Now he's facing the other pitcher, and he falls behind 2-0. He's really struggling right now.
3-0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hit out towards second. Sogard has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Cespedes is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Conforti is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another shot now, Alonzo Cochran. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Michael Conforti. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Tyner.
Into the box now, Bryant Tyner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. From his knees, the throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Brian Flynn is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 35, Brian Flynn.
Yoenis Cespedes is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
He got some.
In now, Mark Piazza as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The first baseman.
Standing in now, Rob Anderson. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Into the box, David Wright. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready on 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The batter.
Well, that's the sixth game he's hitting, and he's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in now, number 48. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Alonso Cochran. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard but foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Saunders is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 1. Now batting, Eric Sogard. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. First pitch on its way. Dave Helland swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Tim Guevara will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A high fastball is in there. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hit down the third baseline. There to get it is right. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Rafael Rivera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforti. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Conforti.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Bryant Tyner. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mark Piazza. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Sogard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Freddie Clemens. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tyner racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Christian Yelich is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
First baseman number 18.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Rob Anderson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground up the middle, Sogard is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. There as the Mets are down on 4 pitches, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Michael Saunders.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Down the first baseline. To his left, Anderson. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now here's the pitch. Eric Sogard is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Ready once again, Dave Helland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Tyner moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Coming to the plate now, number 48. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Trey Kearney is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Kearney.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
In now, Alonzo Cochran. And that's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now. Striding into the box, Bryant Tyner. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Piazza.
Standing in now, Mark Piazza. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Into the box, Rob Anderson. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Yelich there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half. Derek Whitlock will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Derek Whitlock becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Freddie Clemens is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforti is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Conforti ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Vic Black comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping up to the plate, David Wright. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This one's down to third. Chisenhall is there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Rosario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Alonso.
Ready for another shot now. Alonso Cochran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Clemens is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on it. Jerry Blevins comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. In is Christian Yelich, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away, away, and then boom, the base hit the opposite way. Got to mix it up better than that.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around third is Yelich being waved home. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Michael Saunders now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Eric Sogard is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
1-2, here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Helland. A.J. Ramos enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 13-3 the final score. New York with a big 17-hit attack Number 48 records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.